If you build a strong community around you, everything else that you want as a creator will likely come. What's going on, guys? Squall Dog here. These are videos that I have begun to make again to help you figure out how to level up your creative persona. Please, before we get started, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. Helps me out a ton. Also, don't forget to throw some comments in there. Let me know if you liked the video. Was this something that was interesting to you? As always, I love when I get to engage with my community and the people that have enjoyed my content. Also, don't forget that I do have a Discord community. And I also stream on Twitch every Monday, Friday, and Saturday. So without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. So the last video that I recorded, I told you that we were going to get into about building your community and how that was for a separate video. Well, this is that video. So I just wanted to talk about a few things because I've noticed many creators like to talk about how to grow on Twitch and how to do all these other things, which those are not bad videos. Not saying that they're bad things for people to do. I think these are the great type of videos to get into. Helps you learn how to hone your craft, how to learn how to use things like After Effects and Adobe Premiere and other programs that are needed to be able to present yourself to the world as a creator. But more often than not, one of the things that people don't talk about is how do you build a community? What does that mean? Well, hopefully I can answer some of those questions in this video. So first things first, gotta have a place for people to go, right? The two best ways I have seen to help build a place for people to go and converge and have a space to talk about you and talk to each other and get to know each other is either Discord or Guilded. Now, Guilded is a little less known platform. It's not part of what people consider to be big tech. Big tech. But generally speaking, Discord is where people go when they want to build their community. Why is this a great thing to do? Well, again, as I've already stated, it gives people a place to go to talk to each other, to get to know each other, to talk to you. It gives you a place to point people at the end of your streams or at the end of your videos or the beginning of your videos. So that way they can talk more about what's going on, get to know you, get to know your community, and see what's going on. And the more people that do that, the bigger the community grows, right? Right. Another great thing about having these, I know that Discord for certain, I'm not too sure about Guilded. Discord offers you the ability, so when people subscribe to you or they donate to you monetarily, I'm sorry, you're not supposed to say donate, you're supposed to say tip. They tip you. The people that support you by subscribing to you on Twitch or becoming a member of your community on YouTube, you can designate a special place in Discord to where they can actually go to talk about things, in front of everybody. Because let's face it, everybody who enjoys your content is going to want to get to know you and they're going to join your Discord. And you can make it to where all of your followers on Twitch and your subscribers on YouTube are able to have a special designation. They can all talk to one another. And it's a great place for them to converge. But having people who actually who monetarily support you, you can set a place for them where only they are able to go and, you know, converge and chit chat and talk about things with each other. You can even set specific topics for different channels, so you can do more than just one channel. There's nothing wrong with people wanting to be a part of the community and not donating, not supporting you financially. Because trust me, there are so many ways that people support you other than just money. Every single person in your stream, every single person watching your content, whether it be YouTube or Twitch or Trovo or whatever your flavor is that you want to go to, every person that does that just legitimizes you as a creator that much more. Even if you just have one person that comes in and regularly watches you, you can build a community from that. But if you're somebody who wants to make this a career, you have to treat it like a business in certain aspects. This is one of those aspects that you're able to do that's pretty common without having to worry about offending anybody in the process. You can do this without feeling like you're begging people for money. You just set the permissions up, set it up, let people know that it's there. If they want to subscribe to you on Twitch or if they want to join your membership on YouTube, not sure what it's called on Trovo and the others, but here we are. Then they can definitely do that. The next thing I want to talk about is branding. Branding is just as important as making sure your people have a place to go to talk about you, your audience. Why? Because that's how they find you. If you look at all of my branding, you can see that I've got the same line that I've had since I started way back when I did my very first logo. Now, I did most of my stuff, most of my overlays and my logo and my branding. I did most of that myself. There has been some stuff that I've gotten over the time from Visuals by Impulse just because it saves me time. But they are generally my go-to for those things. But the reason that it is important for you to have your own branding is because when people go search for you on the internet, if you've got one persona here on YouTube and you've got another persona, say on Twitch, for instance, your audience, your viewer base is going to get confused. So if you're able to somehow convince people from YouTube to go watch you on Twitch, because you have some people here on YouTube that don't want to leave and go to Twitch.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
If they go look for you on another platform and your branding is different, your logo's different, your stream graphics are different, you're going to be hard pressed to expect them to go into the stream or into the video and see further on into it that, oh yeah, this is that person I saw over there. Man, why is everything different? Also, while we're talking about branding, I want to take this opportunity for just a moment to talk about the logos. Guys, we've got to stop with the esports logos. I did my own version of an esports logo when I first got into this. I get it. It's what you know. It's what you think. And that's because it's been marketed that way by sites like Fiverr and some of these other places. They call them gamer logos. Trust me, do something different. It's the same thing. We all know what it is. It's the same 2 to 3 color logo. It's got the gradients in it, and it's usually got somebody as a mascot, whether it be an animal or them done up as some kind of caricature of themselves. Be different. Try to be different. Please, I'm begging you. Next up, learn to interact with people outside of stream. Being an organizer and a communicator and somebody who comes off warm and fuzzy is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. You want to be warm and fuzzy. You want to be somebody that people can connect with while you're live or while you're doing your videos. But if you don't communicate with people in an effective manner outside of that, what's the point of them trying to get to know you? If you're this very articulate, charismatic person on stream and on your videos, but on Twitter and other places you have the personality of a potato, then it's going to be difficult for you to grow your community. And that's, after all, what we are talking about here is growing as a community, right? The more you grow your community, the more fun you're going to have with this. Trust me. But just something as simple as having your stream deck also send out a tweet to tell your followers on Twitter that you're going live can make a world of difference. It can actually bring in people that may not have come in before. Because believe it or not, there are a lot of streamers on Twitter. Other places that you can go are TikTok and Reddit, and just get out there. Go talk to people. Stop being antisocial. All right, and last but not least is assign someone to help you moderate. Now look, as you get into this journey, as you get further into it, as you begin to start growing and creating bonds with people, you are going to have people ask you, hey, can I be a mod? Now, while this inherently is not necessarily a bad thing, it's been my experience. Not saying everybody's had this experience, but it's been my experience. The people that ask to be mods typically are the people you don't want to be mods. I don't know what it is. I'm not here to try to make judgment calls. All I know is that every single person that I've ever made a mod in any of my streams or any of my content that has asked to be a mod is somebody that is no longer a part of my community because reasons. For whatever reason, the people that ask to be mods are people that I don't know. Look at me. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. Being a mod is something that is kind of an honor. It's something that you bestow upon somebody who has shown up, who has been there to support you, who has proven time and time again that they're there to help you grow, that they are there to support you. And honestly somebody who feels more like a friend than some stranger from across the pond or ocean or whatever you call the body of water that separates lands. But seriously, your mods can make or break your community. They are the people that enforce the rules that you set. They're also the people that you talk about and discuss changes and upcoming, events and things like that. These are very important key members of your community. They can make or break your community just as much as you can. So having a mod that believes and agrees with how you are, or that matches your personality, it's extremely important. But generally speaking, I think you get the idea. You want to make sure that whoever is the mod, or mods, plural, if you get big enough to have multiple mods, that is the person that is going to be there to help kind of direct your stream. So while you're trying to stream on Twitch or YouTube, they're the person that's there to enforce the rules. All in all, the most important thing to remember as you're building your community is to have fun with it. As I said in my last video, don't get so overwhelmed with the idea of trying to make money that you forget to make a community. If you build a strong community around you, everything else that you want as a creator will likely come. It really is that simple. That. Oh! 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 Hell yeah! Eat my shit, August! Eat my shit! You were beaten by your own team, not me. Oh, you little shit.